What's up YouTube? My name is Sharp the Boy. This video is going to be something a little bit different. It's like completely out of left field for me. Now, before I get into this, I just want to let you guys know that I'm an outsider looking in. I don't know a whole lot about this. I don't know a whole lot about VTubing, but I understand enough to where I can at least give some basic opinions on it. So, as of recording this video, yesterday on July 21st, 2025, Iron Mouse uploaded a video announcing that she is leaving VShojo as their top talent. The reason she left is because they withheld a lot of money, a huge amount of money, that she had raised for a charity that is very near and dear to her heart. And this announcement has had like a massive ripple effect on the VTubing industry. Now, what happened was Iron Mouse and VShojo, like, well, actually just Iron Mouse, I think it was. She did a charity that raised over $500,000, around $510,000, $515,000, I believe it was, for a charity that goes into research into immune deficiency disorders. And I'm not allowed to reveal any personal details on Iron Mouse because I think that would be very, very disrespectful to her. But that being said, $500,000 for an immune deficiency disorder charity that she was raising money for being withheld from her for a year, and VShojo not saying anything about it. So as a result, she ended up leaving the company, made the announcement, and once that video dropped, like, it just had a huge ripple effect, a massive tidal wave just hit the VTubing industry. Never mind a truth bomb, this is a truth nuke, as far as I'm concerned. And in response, a lot of people have made videos talking about this, reacting to her announcement. And last night, like, a post was made last night revealing the list of all of the talents that were working for VShojo that have removed the VShojo name from their profiles on Twitter. Still not calling it X, by the way. Fruit, Kason, Michi Mochivi, Emily, K9 Kuro. There was also Henya, Hime, Hikaru Karibu, Yutori Peke, or Pekka, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Akatsuki Hotaru, and these are all people that have been working under VShojo. They have all removed the name from their bios. They removed the hashtag from their bios after hearing about this whole situation. And you know, honestly, who can blame them? Now, here are my thoughts on this. Because like I said, I'm just an outsider looking in, and I have covered VTubing drama before, like, for example, the whole Binana situation that happened a couple of years ago. I don't know if you guys remember that. And there were a couple of things that happened with Shire lately that I covered that I was aggressively passionate about, I'll be honest. This is next level. Like, it's one thing to hold money from your talents and not paying them for God knows how long. But it's another thing to hold money that they raised for a charity that they're passionate about. I mean, does this not scream corporate greed to you? That's exactly what it looks like to me. And another interesting thing, another interesting little tidbit that I want to point out, Shy Lily actually made a post saying that at one point she was approached by VShojo asking to work for them. And she saw the contract, she saw how it laid out, and apparently she saw a bunch of red flags with that contract, and very, very wisely told them no. She rejected the contract, declined them, and this whole situation, I think, is a good example as to why she decided not to join them. There will be links to everything in the description below, like Iron Mouse's announcement, like a whole bunch of posts and stuff and things like that. Probably won't be able to get to everything. But, like, I know Iron Mouse is probably not going to be watching this, but I hope she's doing well. I hope she's okay. Mentally, mentally I understand this is huge for her, like a bombshell for her, and I do not blame her for what she did. I do not blame her for leaving. Especially when she gave the context as to what was going on. And as of recording this video, as of making this and uploading this video, the CEO of VShojo has not made any kind of announcement, any public statement regarding this situation. It's been at least 24 hours, and so far the CEO hasn't said anything yet. To me, that says one of two things. Either the CEO is not aware of the situation, or the CEO is in fact aware of the situation, but wants to deflect it all from him to avoid responsibility. Make of that what you will. I'm just speculating. But one thing has been confirmed in response to all of this. People have been donating to her Tiltify link that was also featured in the description of that video that I will be linking in the description once again. In less than 24 hours, they raised $500,000, the amount that she was owed, for this charity that she was raising money for. Which I think is an incredible amount of support from both within the VTuber industry and outside of it. But at the end of the day, at least, as far as I believe, it's a very horrible situation. It's very bad PR. And given the fact that if you look at VShojo's Twitter profile, you won't find anybody in their affiliates list. Everybody has left. Everybody is gone. That speaks louder than words. That says that the company is done, they're going under, they're going to go bankrupt, and they're probably going to have to end up closing its doors. This whole situation is just like a circus, a big, giant circus, but the handlers are not treating the animals with the respect and love and care that they deserve. And that's exactly what has happened with VShojo. They were not paying their talents, and when Iron Mouse their biggest household name made this announcement, like I said, it was a ripple effect. It was a domino effect. It was just one building collapsing after another. So yeah, the VTubing industry is in shambles from all of this. And VShojo, I really, really, really hope you learn from this. I've heard the stories, I've heard the rumors, but you really messed up this time. Withholding $500,000 that your top talent raised for charity and not explaining why is a big no-no in my book. So, anyway, let me guys know what you think in the comments below. I'd like to hear what your thoughts are. Like whether you're into VTubing or not. I'd like to hear your comments on this. But those are just my thoughts. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm sorry that it was, you know, like a little more serious from what I'm used to making. But, you know, I just wanted to talk about this, get my thoughts out. And yeah, that's it for this video. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Stay safe, stay lovely, and for God's sakes, treat each other with respect, please. That's not asking much.